Awesome. All right, friends. So sitting crisscross applesauce. I forgot, I'm not teaching children for a second, but yes. Crisscross yoga sauce, right? And we want to cross our feet at the ankles for a little wider posture to feel it more in your hips. If you're sitting on a chair, for those watching at home, you just want to feel your feet planted on the ground, right? And feel that connection between you and the floor. My yogis who are present, just feeling the base of your spine, connecting to your mat. Bringing the belly button in towards your spine, relaxing the shoulders. And just finding your breath. Just noticing how is your breath right now. And then just seeing if you can relax it a little more. Finding a steady pace that feels calming. If closing your eyes is not your thing, you can just gaze down at the floor. Good. Just feeling how your lungs expand, your bellies expand as you inhale. And then noticing how it feels to empty and release and exhale. Staying connected to your breath, I invite you to set an intention for your class today. Maybe to be more gentle with yourself, to offer more compassion to your body, to your thoughts. Maybe your intention is to anchor into gratitude. Whatever that intention is, invite it into the space. Invite it into your breath. A few more inhales and exhales on your own. And on your last inhale, open your eyes. Good. Let's bring our hands to our knees. Thanks. Give me 1 second. We have some people trying to get in. Oh, I think they left. All right. So bringing your hands to your knees, let's just begin our Sufi grinds, going all around. Inhaling as you begin and exhaling as you finish. You can move as quickly or as slow as you need to. Really listening to what your body needs today. And connecting each breath to a movement. So I like to connect my inhale to when I'm starting, and then my exhale to when I'm finishing my rotation. Good, and continue here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. And exhale, breathe out. And then opposite direction. Switching up the flow. Inhaling as you begin, exhaling as you finish. And yoga meets breath work. And continue here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back to center. Good job. From here, we're just gonna take our right hand, place it over our left ear, and bring one ear to your shoulder. Keeping that tall spine, that belly button engaged. And continue to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center. And exhale, switch to the other side. Shoulder to your ears, long side of the neck. And continue to breathe in and out. Staying connected to that prana, that life source. And inhale back to center. Then we're gonna inhale, look up towards the sky. And then we're gonna exhale, chin down towards your chest. And you're gonna breathe in, look up towards the sky, opening up that throat. And exhale, chin to your chest. And continue here for 3 more breaths. And 1 more inhale. And then exhale. Good. Bringing your head to your chin to your chest. Having your head down, chin to your chest. You're just gonna hold it there. Feel the spine fit a little longer. Right? And then we're gonna roll our head to one shoulder. And then all the way back, nice and slow. Really taking your time. There is no rush. You're working your head all the way around. Inhaling as you begin. And exhaling as you finish. Again, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. And continue for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the chin back to the chest and then opposite direction. Nice and slow, taking it nice and easy. Breathing into the neck and shoulders. Inhaling as you breathe in. And exhaling as you breathe out. And continue here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chin to the chest. Good. And inhale, head back up. Good. So now we're gonna just bring our head to the left. And then we're gonna exhale to the right. We're gonna inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Beautiful. So bring your head back to center. Okay, so now we're gonna bring one hand onto your mat. I have my left hand on the floor, right hand is reaching up. And here you're gonna go for length first. So I want you to press your hand down towards the mat and reach towards the sky, feeling that length in your spine, in your belly, right? And just feeling that, right? And then slowly walking your hands down your mat. And if it's accessible, seeing if you can reach your elbows down without lifting the hips off the floor. Keeping your shoulders open, heart open. Good. And then inhale all the way back up to center. Good. And then switch to the sides. Inhale, left arm up. Go for length first. See how high you can reach. Okay, so we're rooting our right hand down towards the mat. We're reaching our left hand towards the sky. Good. And then we're gonna slowly start walking our hand down our mat, seeing if our elbows can reach the mat, making it a goal, but does not have to be the final destination. Wherever you are today, it is perfectly fine. And continue to breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back to center. Excellent work, everyone. So inhale, arms up, palms of the hands together. And then we're gonna exhale and twist, bringing one hand above the knee, the other hand directly behind you, and slowly twisting, looking over your shoulders. Good. With each exhale, you're gonna lift and twist a little more. And hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, palms of the hands together. Look up towards the ceiling, draw the shoulders down. And exhale, left arm, right, whichever side you're doing. Opposite arm to opposite knee. The other hand is firmly behind on the floor or on your lower back. And looking over your shoulders. With each exhale, I'm gonna twist a little more if possible. Continue to breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back to center. Awesome. All right, from here, we're gonna come to our hands and knees. Right, if you're sitting on a chair, you will just continue to sit on your chair. It will look a little bit different. You will slide your elbows back, lift your heart up towards the sky, right? And then you're gonna exhale, turn to your chest, sliding the hands forward towards your knees, right? If cat-cow is not your thing, this is a variation that you can always take. So let's say you're in an in-person yoga class and being in cat-cow feels a little bit vulnerable for you, right? The option that you can take is sitting on your heels, right? And just sliding the elbows back, lifting the heart towards the sky, dropping the head back, and then exhaling, bringing the hands to your knees, chin to your chest. Okay? And then the more traditional way of doing cat-cow is hands directly underneath our shoulders, right? Our knees are directly underneath our hips, our belly button stay engaged. We're gonna inhale, press the heart through the shoulders, whether you're sitting on the chair or on your yoga mat. Good. And then you're gonna exhale, bringing your chin to your chest. Good. And then breathing in, inhale, belly button towards the mat, heart towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And exhale, chin to your chest. So here you can move as slow as you need to, or as fast. So you might feel that your body needs a lot slower movements. Maybe you're feeling that today you're extremely high in energy. For my folks who are feeling a little bit more high in energy, a variation of this you can do. You can combine it with some breath. You're gonna inhale, and you're gonna exhale. You're gonna inhale, exhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. But continue at your own pace for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, we're gonna sit back in a child's pose. So your child's pose, even if you're sitting on a chair, you can do this as well. You will bring your arms underneath your chair and just lean forward over your legs, over your knees. For my yogis on the floor, you can have your knees spread, open, and you can bring your heart, your forehead down to the mat, or you can keep your knees drawn together, right? And you can bring your arms back by your side or out in front of you, whatever variation you prefer. Good, and just continue to breathe in and breathe out. Connecting to that intention that you set in the beginning of class for your practice. And continue here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's spread our fingers apart, pressing the palms down towards our mat, tucking our toes underneath. We're gonna inhale, hips up high for our first downward dog. If you have yoga blocks, right, and you feel you need a little bit more support in this pose, I encourage you to grab them. And here we're just gonna bend one knee and the other, just adding a little movement to our downward dog. At any point we feel like it's too much, all we have to do is bring our knees down and sit back into our child's pose. My friends, if you're on a chair, you can just grab onto the seat of the chair and just lean forward and do kind of like an L shape, right? When we're doing downward dog on a mat, it looks more like a V. On a chair, it looks more like an L. Good, and continue to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bring the knees down. Sit back, child's pose. And one more time. Tuck the toes underneath. Inhale, hips up high, downward dog. Good. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Here, experiment a little bit. See what happens when you bring your feet out to the edge of the mat. So it's a little bit of a wider stance. You're gonna keep pressing those hips up, up, up towards the sky, long back of the legs. If you can reach your heels down towards the mat, you might feel a little bit more on the back of the calves. Good, and continue here to hold for 5, 4, deep breaths, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work, everyone. Slowly walk your feet towards the front of the mat and come into your forward fold. Yeah, so here you can shake the head yes, shake the head no. Release any tension. If you're not touching your toes, that is perfectly fine. You can just bend your knees. You can hold on to your elbows and just lean forward for more of like a ragdoll kind of forward fold. And honoring our bodies wherever they are. Maybe our forward fold is even right here today, and that's perfectly fine. Wherever you are, honor yourself. And shaking the head, yes. Shaking the head, no. And on our next inhale, we're gonna lift our heart, flat back. Good, shoulders away from the ears. It's okay to bend the knees. If you need to come a little bit higher, you can. But give me a straight, flat back. Okay, so you could be up here, you could be up here, you could be down here. Everyone is different. Honor wherever you are today. Good, and then take a deep breath in, and exhale, come down back to your forward fold. And just breathe into the back of the legs. Feel that connection between the soles of your feet, your heels, to the floor, to the mat. And then you're gonna rise all the way up to standing, coming into a mountain pose. So we're gonna stand in mountain for a few breaths. I want you to bring your awareness down to your feet, feeling your toes, the soles of your feet, your heels, and how they connect to the mat, to the floor beneath you. And bringing your awareness up to your calves and seeing if you can lift and lengthen them a little more in your mountain. And then we're gonna squeeze and engage the thighs. So maybe the knees lift a little bit after we engage them. Good. Engaging our abdominals by bringing our belly button towards our spine, pulling our pubic bone up. Good. Lifting from the rib cage as we release our shoulders down. And breathing deeply. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out through the mouth, H-A, ha. Then breathe in. And exhale, H-A, ha. Good job, a few more breaths. Really feeling your power, your strength. As you stand, for my friends in the chair, give me a long, tall spine. Standing tall in your seat. Standing tall, sitting tall, empowered, taking up space, feeling your strength. And then inhale, reach all the way up towards the sky, palms of the hands together. Good, draw the shoulders down. Keeping that belly button engaged. Inhale, give me a slight back bend. And then we're gonna exhale, forward fold. Relaxing the head back down. On your next inhale, you're gonna lift the heart flat back. And then we're gonna exhale, coming back to our forward fold. You're gonna bring both hands to the mat. We're gonna step one foot back. And then we're gonna step the other foot back, okay? So you can stay in a push-up plank with the knees up, right? But this practice is meant to be a little bit more gentle, so I'm gonna bring my knees down, right? So here, I'm gonna keep pressing my palms down towards the floor. I'm gonna align my shoulders with my wrist, right? So if you're a little farther back, shift those shoulders forward. Good, keeping that belly button engaged. Continue to hold here for 5, 4, squeezing that belly. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. You're gonna exhale all the way down, gently bringing your belly down to the floor. Good. So you wanna align your fingertips, like right underneath your shoulders. Another way I like to also align them with my nipples, right? So right here, aligning them. And then we're gonna press down towards the mat and we're gonna inhale, lift the heart, right? So you don't have to go so high. You can keep it low. You can give me a baby cobra, right? If you're more advanced in your practice, maybe you could go for a king cobra if it's aligned. But I just recommend starting small, a baby, a mild cobra works just as fine. And exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. Good. Again, breathe in, press off the mat, the hips towards the mat, lifting the heart. Shoulders away from the ears. And exhale. Bring the head down, relax. Good. And then we're gonna push off into our tabletop. Back to our downward dog. Good, and you can shake the head yes, shake the head no. Good, and hold here for a few breaths. Remember, at any time if you need to rest, you can bring your knees down towards the mat. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And one more inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Good. You're gonna walk, jump, hop your feet forward, whatever resonates for you. Good, and relax back into your forward fold. And you're finding like that resting. The space that where you can rest a little bit in your postures can help you, especially as you move on to more advanced practices. And then you're gonna inhale, lift the heart, flat back. You're gonna exhale, forward fold. I'm gonna inhale, rise on up to mountain. Good, and take a big breath in. Exhale, breathe out. Again, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna inhale, reach up towards the sky. Palms of the hands together, slight back bend. And then we're gonna exhale, forward fold, nice and slow, down towards the mat. Then you're gonna inhale, take a big breath in, lift the heart. And then you're gonna exhale, forward fold, relax the head. You're gonna bring both hands to the mat, step one foot back, step the other foot back, come to your push-up plank and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, chaturanga. Lower down towards the earth, nice and slow. Good. You're gonna inhale, lift the heart, roll the shoulders back, and exhale, downward facing dog. Good. And here we're gonna just hold for a few breaths, really breathing into the back of our legs, continuously breathing down to the base of our spine. We'll continue to hold here. If you feel like you need to go into a child's pose, please do. Honor yourself. If you feel like you need to go into a handstand, go ahead. Honor yourself. Good. On your next exhale, begin to walk, jump, hop your feet forward. And relaxing your forward fold. Inhale, lift the heart, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And rise on up, back to mountain. Good. And just notice how your mountain feels now in comparison to when we first started. Is there more awareness of your breath, of your heart rate? Has anything shifted? Has anything changed? And we're observing without judgment, without criticism. Good. On your next inhale, reach all the way up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the head, lift the heart, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, relax the head. Bring the hands to the mat. Step one foot back. Step the other foot back. Come into a push-up leg. Bring your knees down on the floor and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower down towards the earth. Good job. All right, you're gonna inhale, lift the heart, roll the shoulders back for your cobra. And then exhale, meet me in a child's pose. And continue to breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. So from here, we're gonna step the right foot forward. Okay, if you have your yoga blocks, you can bring your hands to your yoga blocks here. And we're gonna bring our left heel on the back floor. Okay, we're gonna inhale. We're gonna reach our arms up towards the sky for our first warrior one. Good. And just continue to hold here for 5. Deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're gonna open up our hands now into warrior 2. So staying connected to your breath, relaxing the shoulders. At any time you feel like you need to bring your hands either to your heart in prayer, or you can also interlace them towards your back, whatever you prefer. Continue to hold here for 5. You might start feeling a burning sensation in the thighs. That's perfectly fine. My friends sitting on the chair, you can do this while you're sitting on the chair and still get a deep stretch. So continue to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna bring our right elbow towards our right thigh, and then the left arm is gonna frame over our left ear. Okay, we're gonna continue to hold that, right? And breathe for 5. You got this. 4. You're strong. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the left hand on the floor, right? Here, you can modify by bringing that left knee down. Okay? So, if your right foot is forward, then your left hand is on the floor. If your left foot is forward, then your right hand is on the floor. Okay? Then we're gonna reach all the way up. Good, for a twist. Now, if you're ready to bring your leg off the floor, you're just gonna bring your heels down and continue to hold here for 5. Honor your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're gonna gently bring our knees down. I'm gonna invite everyone to bring their knees down at first. Okay, the hand that's up towards the sky, you're gonna bring it towards your inner thigh. Yes, perfect, Lala. And then you're gonna wrap it around your ankle. Amazing, right? And from here, right, you could just shift the hips forward and back and just find like that sweet spot that feels like a really good stretch on your hips, right? If you wanna go a little bit further into the stretch, you can bring the back heel onto the floor. right? But please honor yourself. This is a little bit more advanced. This is perfectly fine right here. And continue to breathe for 5. Maybe bringing both hands around the ankle. 4, seeing how that feels. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Both hands back on the mat. Bring the knees back. Give me a chaturanga. So from a push-up plank, lower down towards the earth. Good. Inhale, lift the heart. Roll the shoulders back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. All right, let's bring the knees back down. Let's step the left foot forward. Okay, and remember, at any time you feel like this is too much for me, you can just lay down. Right, both hands on the floor. Bring the back heel onto the floor. Then we're gonna inhale, arms up, warrior 1. And then we're gonna open up our arms into our warrior 2. I'm just gonna hold this warrior 2 a little longer. Staying connected to your breath. You know, this is a wonderful time to offer yourself an affirmation. A lot of times I tell people, whether in a yoga class or in ceremony, the way you show up here is how you show up in life. Right? The way you show up on your mat is a good indicator of how you're going to show up on your day today. So honor wherever you are. As you learn how to breathe through discomfort, right? See how that applies in your life, right? How many times have you had to breathe through uncomfortable situations and regulate and find your center? And let's bring our left elbow towards our left thigh. Right arm reaches towards the sky. You know, sometimes I wonder, why are we practicing for? We're really practicing for life. We're getting the tools that we need so that we can not only survive, but thrive. And not have our nervous system throw us so out of whack when things feel a little off balance. Excellent work, everyone. Continue to breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your right hand to the mat. You can rest the back knee onto the floor, and you're gonna lift your left arm up towards the sky. Okay. You can stay right here. That is perfectly fine. Or you can bring your back heel down towards the mat. Okay. You might find that one hip feels a lot tighter than the other. Keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Hands to the mat. Okay. So that left hand is gonna go inside that inner thigh. So let me see if you can see it a little bit, right? So I'm going from the inside, right? And I'm wrapping my hand around my ankle. Right? And you can see, just to hold here. You could adjust and shift your hips as needed. And continue to breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're placing both hands on the mat. Step the knees back. Come into your push-up plank and hold here for 3, 2, 1. Very slowly, we're gonna lower down towards the earth. Completely resisting. 5, resist. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So let's take a moment. You can rest your head, your chin on your hands. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale, breathe out. Good, take a big deep breath in. And exhale, breathe out. Wonderful. And from here, we're gonna press away from the floor. Good. Come back to our heels. And we're gonna bring our legs forward. Here, just rocking side to side. Creating that connection between the base of your spine to your yoga mat. Tall yogi spines. Good, and let's inhale, lift up, arms towards the sky, opening up your heart. And then exhale. Good, you can reach for your toes. You can reach for your ankles. You can bend the knees. A little bit more on your spine. Wherever you are is perfectly fine. You continue to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. And relax the head. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rise on up. Awesome. We're gonna bend our knees, and we're just going to play around with some gentle boat poses, right? Just curiosity in our practices, just seeing where we are. So bring your palms up towards the sky, your heart towards the ceiling. Right? You're just gonna lift one leg up and just see where you're at today. Good, and whenever you're ready, you can bring the leg down and then lift the other leg up. Remember to stay engaged with your breath and then bring the leg down. You can stay right here. My friends on the chair, you can do this right from your chair. You can just lift one leg up and down, and then lift the other leg up and down. Now, if you feel like you want to try to lift both legs up, inhale, lift both legs up. If you need to rest, you can always hold on to the back of the thighs, right? And then try to let go a little bit and then hold on. Good, taking your time, being gentle. Good, and continue to breathe here for 5. Lift the heart. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet down towards the floor. Wonderful. So bringing the hands forward, you're gonna slowly come down. Taking your time. The last thing to reach the yoga mat is your head. And then meet me with your head relaxed on the mat. We're going to bring one knee towards our chest. And then the second knee towards our chest. And we're just gonna squeeze. Here you can rock side to side. Maybe back and forth. If you feel that's what your body needs right now. And then that massage on the spine. Just bringing curiosity into your practice, like what happens if I do this or that? Yeah. And then bringing your feet down on the floor. Good. We're gonna inhale, right leg up towards the sky. And then we're gonna bring our right ankle over our left knee. Okay. Your left thigh, you're gonna bring it towards your heart, lifting your feet off the ground. Some of you might feel like this is perfectly fine, right? Just lifting your leg off the floor. You feel that pigeon pose in the hips, right? You can also grab the back of the thighs, right? Or you can also straighten the leg and see how that feels for you. If you want to go a little bit deeper into the stretch, You hold on to your shins. And continue to breathe here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Release the leg. Switch sides. Lift one leg up, the left leg. The left ankle goes over the right thigh. Good. Bring that right thigh towards the heart. You can reach towards the back of the thighs. You can go for the shins. Wherever you are is perfectly fine. Keeping your lower back planted, the back of the neck as well. Continue to breathe deep into the base of your spine, breathing deep into your hips. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're going to bring both feet down to the ground. All right. We're going to have our hands firmly planted by our side, either like a T, or you can have it more down by your hips. Right. And we're using a windshield wipers our knees from one side to the other. As you're doing this, you're keeping both shoulders flat on the ground. The arms, the hands stay planted. The only thing that's moving is the lower body from one side to the other, nice and slow, nice and easy. And continue here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, from here, we're just going to go into our Shavasana, palms facing up. Our legs are relaxed. And we're just going to continue to breathe in and out. You're going to fill up your lungs and your belly. And exhale, breathe out. If any unwanted thoughts come up right now, you can say not now, or I forgive myself, or you can say be here right now. And then come back to your breath. Remember to breathe into your belly and lungs. If there's any tension in your jaw, in your face, let it go. You can try the affirmation here. Let go. So as you inhale, you say let. And as you exhale, you say go. You do this out loud or silently in your mind. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. let go. Few more inhales. And whenever you're ready, you can begin wiggling your fingers and toes. Having a big stretch, stretching out the arms, legs. And then slowly rolling over to your side. Taking a big breath in. Exhaling out. And then slowly rising up to sitting. And here I invite you all to open your arms really wide, as far as you can. And then reach around and give yourself a big hug, nice and tight. And here you're gonna relax your chin to your chest and hold. And just continue to hold. I will play my singing bowl. And all I want you to do is take a big breath in and say, I love me so much. Whenever you're ready, breathe in. You can say, I love me so much. And open up the arms again, nice and wide, spreading out your love for yourself out through your arms. Good, open, open, open. And then give yourself a hug. Good, nice and tight. Relax, chin to your chest, hold yourself. Good, and here you can repeat the mantra, I love myself so much. Good, and you can relax the arms. We're gonna end class with 3 inhales and exhales. Sitting up tall to begin, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. And last inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Peace to all, love to all, light to all. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide your practice today. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Get some rest, have some fun, find some joy today. Sending you all my love. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Kathy. Thanks.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.